I'm going to introduce Prashant Sharma. He's the former president of the Nepal Freight Forwarders Association and currently the chairman of the advisory committee thereof. He has experience both with working all the commodity associations and business support organizations connected with the Nepalese Chamber of Commerce. He has worked as a consultant for the International Trade Center on export guides from coffee to Nepal and the USA. He's also the team facilitator in the Quality Champion program of the International Trade Center, and he has worked as a consultant for GIZ on essential oil exports. Prashant has his bachelor degrees in English and economics from Tribhuvan University in Nepal, and also his master in social sciences. He's a writer. He's written several articles on trade-related issues, published in Nepalese daily papers, magazines, and currently he's the CEO of Quality Freight Services, which is a freight forwarding company, and therefore has first-hand experience with all the actual issues related to trade and commerce. And his presentation is on improving livelihood and profitability of Nepalese farmers using lean to meet basic quality requirements. Mr. Sharma, please share your presentation with us. I'm really looking forward to it.
Yes. Thank you very much, Vyalt, for this short introduction. I'll share my screen. I'll go to my presentation, make it a little bit big. Okay. So I begin here. Today I'll be presenting on, as Vyalt said, I will be presenting on the outcome of implementing lean in the coffee sector of Nepal and how lean improved the farmers' livelihood and profitability by meeting the basic quality requirements. My table of contents today means what I will be covering is the background of the project that we are working in Nepal, lean agriculture process, benefits of lean agriculture, meeting basic requirements, implementing lean in Nepalese agriculture, impact measurements, testimonies, summaries, and conclusions. Just to go to the background, I must say that the EU TIP project, implemented by International Trade Center, assisted the government of Nepal to achieve sustainable and inclusive economic growth and poverty reduction by increasing trade, by participating in the regional and global coffee and pashmina value chains. And the EU TIP project on the International Trade Center was implemented by International Trade Center, and it offered support to improve quality of products through proper operations and enabled to comply with the European Union regulations as well as relevant regional, national food and food safety requirements and quality requirements. So in the backdrop, background, a little bit details about the quality champions is that, we are about 20 quality champions in Nepal who have been trained in the Lean Green Belt and we work as a part-time trainers, coaches, and advisors through relevant national institutions. Quality champions are equipped with different, tools like fundamentals of lean, as well as problem-solving techniques, international standardization, food safety and food safety standards, introduction to ISO 9000 training and advisory skills. The face-to-face Lean Green Belt training was facilitated by Dr. Andrew Paris, and I'm very much obliged to Andrew Paris because out of the 20 quality champions, we are from different professions, and then we are from different age group, ranging from 26 years to nearly about 76 years old, trainers here. And he had the patience to go for nearly about over 2 years to train them. And thank you, Andrew. Just to talk about lean in the agriculture process, it helps in optimizing resource use, reduces water consumption, minimize chemical inputs. Lean then that promotes efficiency, reduces waste, minimizes resource, and it helps in the continuous improvement, which ultimately leads to mitigating climate change, sustainable farming practices, and reduce resource consumptions. So in order to, implement, when we implemented lean in the agriculture sector, what were the, different, achievements we made in the different fields, to enhance productivity, resource efficiency, reduce harvest, post-harvest losses, and quality improvement. In enhancing productivity, it increased yield, decreased resource waste, increases output and increased income, helped optimize good farming practices. In resource efficiency, it was very effective to manage water, seed, fertilizer, pesticides, decrease input of cost, increase efficiency, affordability, and increase income. Reduce post-harvest losses, improved handling of crops and better storage, decreased losses, food security was improved, and waste was minimized, and the waste due to spoilage and pest helped increase selling and also helped the farmers in generating more income. Quality improvements was very good. Lean emphasized on constant improvement of quality of products as well as proper record keeping and monitoring needed for improving quality. Quality crops fetched better price and improved reputation. Reduction on cost. Lean helped identify unnecessary costs and how to eliminate them. It helped in cost saving, making farmers more price competitive. Data-driven decisions were taken. It helped to take informed decisions and data-driven insights into weather patterns, crop growth, market demands, better planning, and resource allocation. Access to market, it helped to streamline supply chain, increased on-time delivery, and reduced time lost due to delay was improved, thus improving efficiency. Training and capacity building, empowered farmers gain skill and knowledge, better farming practice in general, as well as at their homes to, increase their livelihoods. Sustainable practices helped reduce waste of all kind and resource consumption, increase environmental friendly farming practices, ensured long-term viability. In community collaborations, enabled working in group and by forming cooperative, helped share experience and good practices, success stories to increase collaborative effort. Lean farming techniques help to adapt to local conditions, improve with little or no financial or technological involvement, optimize labor and resource. And lastly, resilience to climate change. It helped to adapt to local climate conditions by improving preparedness for weather-related challenges. So these were some, outcomes that we had. So while implementing the lean in the agriculture sector, what we did, through rigorous efforts and a dedication to continuous improvement, the small and medium enterprises streamlined their process, reduced waste, and optimized resource uses. Lean methodologies were woven into the daily practice, which helped in enhancing the quality of their products, minimize defect, and ultimately increase overall profitability. The success stories of the SMEs are some examples that demonstrate the transformation power of lean thinking in enhancing livelihood and ensuring sustainable growth. So there are some success stories, which is there in the International Trade Center Quality for Trade portal. I'll just give you the glimpse of that Quality for Trade portal, where you can see and visit different success stories. We have about 12 success stories because we had 12 stakeholders during the course. Now, what did we learn in Lean? So there are some, I would like to mention the project implemented the following Lean tools. We did the checklist and SOPs. The checklist and SOPs enabled all workers to follow the same procedures in products management as well as monitoring and evaluation. The value chain mapping was done. The value chain mapping was done to identify opportunities of improving the areas of inefficiency. 6S, short, straighten, shine, standardize, sustain, and safety. This was very, very helpful because it helped to organize workplace, ensure everything had its place, was kept clean, and helped to standardize procedures with priority to safety. Kaizen helped foster a culture of continuous improvement, encouraged regular suggestions and incremental changes. Pokuyoki error proofing was very effective, was implemented to prevent errors and defects from occurring during productions. Visual management, visual aids such as charts and signage to provide real-time information and instructions, aiding to quick decision-making and monitoring. Total productive maintenance ensured that machines and equipments were maintained to prevent breakdowns and inefficiencies, thus reducing downtime. Root cause analysis, which is really very, very important, was performed for in-depth investigation to identify the underlying cause and initiate corrective actions. Quality control mechanisms were used, tools were used, various tools and methodologies to control and enhance product quality, and very systematically. Continuous training was done to enhance the skill and knowledge of workers, particularly in the area of hygiene, equipment maintenance, and quality control. Waste reduction focused on minimizing waste, optimizing resource utilization, and eliminating unnecessary steps in the procedures. Failure modes and effects analysis was done to assure potential failure modes, to assess potential failure modes and its effect on quality. Record keeping and data analysis, enabled informed decision-making and continuous improvement, efforts. So these were some tools that we used. Here you can see some, pictures of what was the condition of the changing rooms and the toilets and before in the district cooperative unions. And then later on, after implementing the cleaning schedules and maintaining it, it changed, drastically. The, storage and keeping systems in the farmers was not very good because they are very remotely located and nobody went there for their trainings and to inform them. So, we tried to straighten and shine the, storage system. The drying was done in tarpaulins in an open place where lots of physical, biological, and chemical contaminations could take place, and it was not hygienic. But now they are using solar tires, dryers, and food-grade nets. There is another picture of a district cooperative union where, the store was, very messy. Now you can see how it is well organized. The record keeping was a big challenge because everybody thought that, record keeping was just for a formality for the government to see or for the board members if they ask, and then they never paid attention to the record keeping system. Being located in the village and Nepal is very mountainous, and then for the authorities to go there is also very difficult. But now, they have at least learned to keep record in a proper manner, and that has made work very easy for them. Some, SOPs were developed. There are some examples here. For example, you can say that the customer orders are now, they have a system of how they place the customer order by mobile phone, and they take orders for different stages of coffee, and how they confirm the orders in the board meeting, or how they set a marketing committee for following the works, assign managers and chairmen for particular work, and the payment systems are also for advance of credit are also well managed, and they are SOPs of how they follow these instructions. Out of the 12 stakeholders, I must say here that we have about 8. We wanted to take only the coffee sector and who are working in the real farm and doing the work in the real area. So one of them here is a coffee farm, and others are all cooperatives. You can see here how different achievements were made in production increase, how much each of them made, cost savings and process savings, or defects rates reduced, worker productivity increased. I'll go to the next slide, which will give a summary of all that. The impact, what we found out is that production increased by 8%, cost saving $3,625 annually, Processing time, 15 minutes per lot. Defect rate reduction to 21%. Work productivity increased by 13% among these 8 pilot projects that we did. I have some, testimonies from different people. This is one of our quality champions, who is working in the coffee field. His name is Nabaraj, and he says here that, he's following the footsteps of his father. He's dedicated to applying lean in his farm or in his business. Lean is the best quality management tool, he says. It has helped him not only improve his farm and business, but also helped improve family expenditure and living. This is very important. He is looking forward to expanding his business international level and sell the Nepalese coffee as a specialty coffee of Nepal. The other testimony is here from Santa Prasad Ghale. He's also one quality champions, and he owns a coffee shop. He's in the business for over 10 years. It was not until he implemented lean that he truly saw significant reduction in defects in operations and defects in the beans that he is purchasing from the market and roasting. Lean helped him streamline process, making them more effective, efficient, and error-proofing, and reduce waste. It is incredible to see how lean has made a positive impact in his business. That's Santa Ghale. And this is a lady from the northern side of Nepal who has implemented lean in her cooperative. She had not realized that, small changes can enhance production process in a very effective way. Lean has helped her to identify areas of improvement, and then she feels that continuous improvement is very much needed to achieve organizational goal. There's a small video clip which is about 3 minutes, but it's in Nepali.
Namaskar.
You can just see what he is saying.
कफी फार्मको सञ्चालक विश्वभरको विगत 20-22 वर्षदेखिको गुणस्तरीय नेपाली कफी उत्पादनको मेरो यात्रालाई यस क्वालिटी च्याम्पियन प्रोग्रामले यस फर्मलाई सहभागी गराएर गुणस्तर वृद्धि गर्न ठूलो मद्दत मिलेको छ।
Just because that doesn't mean much to most of them, I've just did a translation of his testimonies. He says that I'm the director of Nepal Blue Mountain Organic Coffee. My name is Bishubadlu Pokhrel. The Quality Champion program has been one of the landmark programs in my 22 years and a grand opportunity to help enhance the field of quality coffee productions. Coffee farming is not only my profession, it is my passion. The lesson of the lean principle has been very effective for our farm. Through the training, we gain the knowledge to improve process, learn to improve the record keeping, to identify KPIs, and to analyze and evaluate all of them. A key takeaway was to keep before and after record. It's not only record, they also take before and after pictures, and then they show the differences. The training taught me that quality is a continuous process that is guided by tangible goal. The training helped me realize that standing out in this competitive market is crucial and it requires continuous improvement. The applications of the training is not only limited to coffee sector and has taught me how to optimize resource use throughout the agriculture sector. It also helped us identify the various types of waste and understand how to mitigate them. I will surely disseminate the knowledge and experience we gained to others in the agricultural community. So that summarizes how effective the program was. And now just to summarize, I can say that it enhanced production efficiency, improved cost efficiency, streamlined processes, enhanced product quality, boosted worker productivity as well. So we can say, in conclusion, that lean approach has enhanced the livelihood and profitability of Nepalese farmers by promoting efficiency, reducing waste, and fostering sustainability in agriculture. Lean procedures have empowered our farmers' community for optimizing supply chain to embrace eco-friendly practice. Lean has transformed the agricultural landscape in Nepal. As we move forward, let us remain committed to the lean philosophy, ensure that our farmers continue to thrive and their essential needs are met. That's all from my side. Thank you very much. I hand over to Rayald. If there is any questions, I'll be ready to answer. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you, Roshan. I think it's a
I
great.
can stop sharing.
Yes, you can. Yeah, no problem.
Okay, that's where we see each other. Yeah.
So this is, yeah. Thank you for sharing this information and the success stories. Are there any of the attendees who'd like to ask a question or something to remark? Matt Horvath already. Thanks you for sharing the testimonial. I thought that was really impressive as well. Any other questions of the attendees? No. I would like, you said in the beginning that it also helped people to be more resilient with respect of climate change.
Yes.
Would you have an example of the weather-related issues that or challenges that were faced and how they applied lean to do that? I'm very interested in that.
Actually, there are different type of terrains, and coffee that grows is in the higher altitudes.
Mhm.
So when there is more rain, and then the landslides occur, and then they are prepared in advance of how they should be able to manage, because they know the conditions of the soil and the type of rocks that they are in that area. So it made them more prepared to face the different type of weather related challenges that Nepal often faces here. So that's how a lot of soil erosions are going on, so they could identify that this sector of the farm could have this, and then they make a terrain of how they can improve their landscape for adapting to the different changes. And then if there is a lot of water flow, they make some canals in order to how to outlet the excess of water to go away to other parts, to the rivers and to other sides. So that's how they were adopted to this.
Oh, that sounds really interesting. Like, yeah, like what you were saying, the opportunity to improve continuously with small increments. I think that's really important as well. Yeah.
Yeah. The main thing about lean is that it didn't only affect in the coffee sector. The mindsets of the people who participated in this has changed. They use this in their own family and in other things also. The different type of waste that they do, how the inventory, over inventory, or overproductions, or under inventory, or under productions, or over processing or under processing, and then the motions, the different type of motions that that the economization of the movement is more conscious in the waiting times, the defects in the transportation sector, and overall how lean has helped is on how to harness the talent of the people they are working there. They were underutilized or overutilized, how they could be mobilized in order to make things different. So this was really very effective, and these are some things it doesn't help in one sector but helps in the total livelihoods of the farmers, and that it helps to enhance their profitability as well as the living standards.
Yeah, I can imagine. And you had a group of 20 quality champions, right?
Yes.
8 of which were in the coffee sector, if I understand correctly.
No.
No.
Quality champions came from different fields. For myself, from the logistics and the trade sector. Some of them were from the ISO and in the quality, related organizations. Some of them were lecturers in the university. Some of them were working as coffee farmers. Also, most of them were working as business people, who are doing different type of trade related businesses. So we were different people from there, and the age group, as I said, is from 26 to some of them are 76 years old. About 2-3 of them, above 60 years old, myself and about 4 of us. And there were some of 50 years old, and then coming from different angles some of them are from government officials were also there. We're working in the food safety, like DFTQC, the place where quality of foods are tested and things like that. And some of them are from the coffee board as well. But they were agriculturists. So there was very different type of people working here.
Yeah.
Were involved out of the 20s. And the stakeholders we selected were farmers in the coffee sector, processors of the coffee sector. We had coffee-related, outlets that were selling coffee, coffee shops. And then we had about 2 exporters who were exporting coffee to the foreign country already. And those are not included here because we wanted to include the farming side mostly.
Yeah, so yeah, sounds like a really diverse group that I can imagine that the exchange of idea across sectors and across these people must be great to witness as well. Yeah.
Yes. No, the main thing was to keep them intact for over 2 years. And then I really appreciate Dr. Andrew Paris for that. And then I also facilitated from Nepal side, and Margareta founder from the ITC side, and Jos from ITC side were also very active. Every Wednesdays we had meeting. And then there was a lot of parliaments, more than 80% participation in the meetings. Though they are anywhere, it was Zoom meeting. We shared experiences, we shared success stories, and then continuous feedback was given by Andrew as well as from Margareta and Jose. And then that's how we made this program very, very effective. We feel it's a grand success, and then it needs to be implemented in other sectors, other commodities as well. Let's see how it goes in future.
Yeah. I can imagine. Yeah, for me, I'm convinced that this this presentation must make others in your country really enthusiastic about lean and the possibilities it offers.
Yes.
Well, it's about time that we finish up. I'll give a last opportunity for any attendees to ask a question or leave a remark. Let me check the chat. No. Well, okay.
Okay. So it's good. Thank you very much, Lean Global Connect and the Lean Global Network to be affiliated with the Lean Thinkers. Yeah, they aren't no mountains high enough, so we can achieve. And we can work in different sectors and make things different to create a better world. So let's all join hands together. Let's share our success stories. Let's feel free to connect to each other, learn from each other, and move forward and make lean tools and the lean principles more popular, so that we can make a difference, real-time difference in problem solving. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for the opportunities. Thank you, Rialt, for the introduction and organizing everything for me. Thanks to everyone. Take care. Namaste from mountains of Nepal. So no mountains too high. You can come to Nepal. I request you to come to Nepal as a tourist. If there is anything that I can help, please feel free. Thanks.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, I'll not be able to join in the other program because I have other meetings to go, but all the best to everyone. Okay. Take care.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Rialt. Thanks. Hope to keep in touch with you sometimes. Yeah. Bye.
Bye-bye.